Hello, precious friends. Not even sure what I'm going to say. I really just don't feel well today. Not because I'm physically ill. I have had a real significant emotional setback, and I just wanted to share with you. At this very moment in time, my brain is not really firing on all cylinders, and I can't really remember how much of my backstory I went into with regard to my experiences with my son's death and my mother's passing. But for quite a few years after my son's passing, I had significant PTSD symptoms, including flashbacks, and they got worse again after my experience with my mother's passing. Some of you may not know that I basically witnessed both my only child and my mother pass away. My mother literally passed away in my arms. Unexpectedly. And that's a difficult thing. I've never desired to make exception to myself because of that, as to how the world ought to, accommodate that. But the reality is it leaves a footprint that, as much as you learn to live around it and with it, does not go away. There's some very, very profound truth in the phrase that getting back to normal doesn't happen. What happens is a new normal. That's a very profound way of putting it. Anyway, my setback was night before last at work. I had, which I haven't had for years, I had a full-blown PTSD style flashback of the day of my son's memorial. I am so grateful that I was by myself. I was cleaning the restrooms in preparation for closing the store. And very, very grateful that I was by myself, because I think my boss might have freaked out. She's very competent and a lovely young woman, but she's very, very young, in her early 20s. And I don't think she's had a whole lot of experience with this kind of things, nor should she have. I praise God on her behalf that she has made it to the age that she is without having had to deal with this kind of thing. But anyway, I heard a song on the radio. I believe the title is Human. But the song is by The Killers, and it was one of my son's favorite songs, and we felt it was very appropriate, and it was kind of the theme music for his memorial. And I walked out of the janitorial supply closet on my way to the restrooms to clean, and I heard the song come on the radio, and I've heard it before. I've heard it many times since then. But for some reason, and I really am not 100% sure why, it just I mean, it stopped me in my tracks. I mean, it froze me. And I couldn't move until it was over. And even after it was over, I kind of had, I had exactly the same sort of, this is reality, but not reality sort of internal feeling that I had right after his passing. I can't explain it except to say that anybody who's ever felt it will know exactly what I mean. It's like you're sort of on the outside of reality looking in, and everything looks exactly like it's supposed to, but it doesn't feel right. That's the best I can explain it. And it's profoundly discombobulating. Fortunately, I recognized it for what it was, and I didn't panic or freak out. But anyway, the reason why I'm here telling you this is because I really, really probably not going to be able to post the way I usually do. A cooking video, sometimes two, and a talking video a week is, every week pretty much is what I've been aiming for. And I really don't know if the cooking video is going to happen. I suppose it's still a possibility. I don't want to say no, but it feels unlikely at this point anyway. And the other reason I wanted to make this video is because I talk a lot about how low carb and then the carnivore diet changed my life, and it really, really has. But anybody who's been in my position and who is seeking for improvement and looking for, positivity and joy in life again, as I was, I want to say to you, when you've had experiences such as I've had, it's, I don't want to say never, but it's rarely completely over. And I just want to say, these things can rear up unexpectedly and hit you like a ton of bricks. And what I would like to say to you is, don't let that episode convince you that this way of life isn't working for you. Don't let an episode, don't even let a few episodes convince you that, well, that's not for me, because I didn't have 100% permanent remission. Please keep in mind that 100% permanent remission of almost any condition is rare. 100%, well, not 100%, but I don't know how to talk right now. It is extraordinarily rare. But I can say with gratitude that it has been probably about 5 or 6 years since I have had a full-blown episode like I had last night. And 2 days later, I'm still recovering from it. It's getting better, but I get triggered by something, and I slide right back into it, at least for a few minutes. I can shake its hold on me, so to speak, by realizing that I need to occupy myself and do something active. Physical activity helps. Concentrating on something, what do I want to say? Something, not passive, what's the word I want? Something neutral, like reading something technical, novels or other kinds of things in that respect are not useful. But I mean, reading something technical like what do I want to say? Like a textbook of some kind, honestly. Doing a math puzzle or learning to do a new crochet stitch or something slightly technical that takes you kind of outside of the emotions is really helpful. And like I said, physical exercise and getting out in the sun and the fresh air and moving around and exerting yourself. There's something about physical exertion that moves the biological chemicals that are responsible for the strange feelings, helps you metabolize those and work them through your system faster. So that helps. Anyway, this has gone on long enough. I'm not looking for sympathy. I just want to say remission is hardly ever 100% permanent. These things can come back and slap you in the face completely unexpectedly. And don't let it steal your progress. It will go away perhaps even faster than you think it will. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say to you, precious friends. That's all I wanted to share with you today. I really do wish you peace, love, and meat, and ultimate success on whatever journey you're on. And I will do my best to speak with you again soon. I love you all. Bye.